Hey everyone, we are taking a closer look at this folding fish cleaning table, which also doubles as a portable camping table. I'm going to run you through all the little details, starting with the top part here first, and then we're going to move on to the bottom part as well, because there's a lot that's going on with this. It's awesome, and let's just jump right into it. And so first things first, the actual setup of this table was very easy. It took maybe like 10 minutes, not too much at all, if that. And I think once I got everything down and set up, I can do it even faster next time I want to set this up when I go camping. But apart from that, the instructions that they give you are also very clear and easy to understand as well. So up on the top part of the table here, you actually have basically two different sinks. You have one sink here, one sink there, one for cleaning, the other one for washing, etc., whatever you want to use it for. What's nice is that this sink right here, the faucet, is totally maneuverable. It goes side to side and completely turns around to whatever direction you might need it in, and it has a lever here to turn the water on and off, and I'll kind of show you how that works on the bottom part. Now the sink also has basically two drains here, which you do put in yourself, that do connect to two tubes that go down to have them easily drain. To have these plugged up, just simply put the tops back in there, easy peasy. They're a pretty good depth, not too bad. You get plenty of also surface area here, and you also get a ruler as well to see the length of the fish when you lay it out right here, which is fantastic. And you don't have to only use this for fish. You can use this for things like meat or veggies, etc. Any kind of food that you might want to be cleaning or washing or preparing to cook. I can see myself definitely cutting some meat over here before I throw it on the grill or something. It's multifunctional and you get plenty of surface area. I love that about it. And the two built-in sinks are extremely useful. And over here on the side, you also have a trash can, which just sits nicely on the side here. Very convenient, and it simply just kind of goes in and out just like so. And it's also foldable. You can fold it in on itself, so that way you can have easier storage, and you can actually fold this in basically the bottom of the sink once you fold it down, which is pretty nice too. So that's basically the top part of this folding table here. Now let's go down and get a closer look at what's underneath. So coming down on the bottom here, you got a lot going on. First things first is this rack. This is going to be great for storing different items, all kinds of useful things, cooking items. That's probably what I'm going to be using it for, and I think that's probably what it's best for. You can also store little things of water in here as well for your sink to drain into if you want, but do keep in mind that to power the sink, you are going to have a hose or something that connects to this connector right here. And that leads me to my next point, is that right here, this is actually the faucet, and this connects to the faucet on the sink up top. And this right here, probably wondering what this is a sprayer, which is actually, it's basically a three-way valve right here, one of the faucet, one of the sprayer, and this is where your water source is going to come into both of these. And the sprayer is really nice and convenient, definitely something that's going to be good to have, especially if you're out and you want to easily clean this thing when you're out in the wilderness. I think that this is going to be a great feature. The hose is also very extendable. The handle feels pretty sturdy. Haven't used it yet, but it looks like it's going to work pretty good. So I'm glad that they provide that sprayer just as an additional plus to everything that they already give you with this. So you are going to need probably a separate hose for this to connect to your water supply. But what's cool is that because it's a portable sink, if you have basically like a 5-gallon water jug, you can place it underneath here with the hose connecting here, and that way you'll have a water connection, or even like a house hose as well might work, and that way you can run your faucet, which is fantastic. So under here as well, these are basically just like draining tubes for the sinks. You have one here that connects to this one here for this one. They're totally detachable, so you can clean them, and they also extend as well, which is pretty cool. So that way if you want to drain them out a certain direction, or you don't want it too long, you can also kind of just move it around, etc. They're fully mandible. You can kind of put them whatever works best for you. So that's very convenient. Not to mention you have a little carrying handle here as well, which is great for carrying the sink around. And just make sure that when you set up the table that you fully lock these 4 support things to make sure the table's not going to move around. But apart from that, I got a couple more things to show you, but that's pretty much what's going on the bottom side here. So you also get these 2 desktop boards here, which is pretty great, especially if you want just more things to basically store stuff on. You can set this off to the side somewhere, maybe on the picnic bench or whatever you have nearby, maybe even on the back of my pickup truck. I can see me setting stuff on this thing. So you get a couple nice boards here, which are multifunctional, and these actually go into the basically the sinks here when you're not using it. So that's pretty cool. Those are pretty nice. And also on top of everything that they already give you with this, they also give you a fish knife as well, which is fantastic. Do keep in mind that this is pretty sharp, so just make sure to be careful with this. But they give you a little holder with it as well, and also a little belt loop clip there. So they really give you everything that you need for this whole table. It's a great setup. It's great for fishing. It's great for cooking, for cleaning vegetables, etc. Even for just having it as a camp sink. This is multifunctional, useful. I can think of 1,000 things I can do with this. So this is just an awesome deal all around. I'm super impressed with this. On a quick side note, I did receive this table for free to make this video. However, that does not affect my opinion or what to say about this table whatsoever. I genuinely think this is really awesome. Super happy with it, and thank you so much for watching.